Okay, so welcome back everybody, and today we're going to be talking about lines, slope, and how these two are useful in the real world. So the equation for finding a line is y is equal to mx plus b. Now, this is the equation of a line. If the line goes through the origin, which is this point right here, the equation is y is equal to mx, but that's irrelevant, and we'll talk about that later. So what are the values, or what are each of these items in the equation? Y and x are the y and x coordinates of a line. So these two can be written in an ordered pair like this, x comma y. M is the slope in this case, and we'll be talking about that later, how to find it, how to find slope. And B is the y-intercept, which means, and the y-intercept is wherever a point lands on this y-axis. Okay, and also we'll talk about that in a moment. Slope means for every certain amount of points that you go right or left, so right or left, there will be a certain amount of points that you go up or down. So I'm just gonna draw a line and talk it through, show you all the points and replace the equation. So let us bring up our ruler and let's draw a line like this, right? Like that. Okay, so we'll just take the line from here, just draw up like that. Up or down or like that. Okay, so this is our line. Now let's pick any 2 points on this line of ours. Let's pick any 2 points on the line. Well, I'm gonna pick this one and this one, and let's pick one more. This one right here. Okay, I'm gonna use these 2 points just because they're closer. But I'll also talk through these 2 points, and yeah. So let's call this A, and let's call this B. Now it just happens to be that these two are called B. These are not the same, just to clarify. But these two are the y-intercept of the line. So in this equation, what is the coordinates for A and B? That's what we need to look at. But first, we need to know how to find the slope. So how do we find slope? Well, that is, let me zoom in here, just so you can see this a little better. Y B minus y A over XB minus XA is our M, it's our slope. Okay, so this is our slope equation. Now let us just replace this YB with something. Our YB is going to be, what is our YB? That's the Y coordinate of our B. That would be 8. 8 minus YA. Now what is our Y coordinate for our A point? It is 6. Same for our B. Same for our XB and our XA. What is our X coordinate for our B? 0. What is our X coordinate for our A? The X coordinate for our A is -2. -2. Now just talk this through now. So that would be, so that equals 2 over, and obviously this makes plus 2. So the slope is 1, and let me just write that in red here. So the slope is 1 for our line. So the slope is 1. Let me just write M is equal to 1. Okay, great. Now let's replace this with 1 so we can show you what the 1 is. So we'll just 1 like that, and our B is 8 because remember I told you in the beginning, so this is 8. So now we have to pick any X value so that we can find our Y value. Our X value could be the XA. Okay, so our XA is -2. So if I were to plug in, so times -2, if I were to plug in that, then it would be, -2. So 1 times -2 is -2. 8, and then we could just flip-flop this equation. 8 minus 2 is equal to 6. Is the YA 6? Yes, it is. And so that is a way to check whether your equation is, or your slope and y-intercept are correct or not. Let's try it for B. Obviously our slope and y-intercept are going to be the same because they are constants. So what is our x for B? That's 0. 0 plus 8 is 8. Is that our y? Yes, it is. Great. Our equation works. Now that we've talked through some lines, let's talk about some real world examples. Okay, so some real world examples of a slope or of a line are slides, roofs, and parking garages. So when you're building a slide, you probably shouldn't make it too flat. You probably shouldn't make it like this, the line probably shouldn't be like this because the person is never gonna get down. It's so long and it's so flat that the person is never gonna get down. Um, so that's why you don't want to build a slide too flat. Um, and you don't want to build a slide too steep like this slide because people might, tumble off and it's unsafe for you and for other people riding the slide. Let's talk about a roof now. If you're making a roof or a replica of a roof, you don't want the roof to be too flat, like two ends of the roof to be like, you don't want them too flat. You don't want it like this because the snow and the water is gonna pile on and the roof will eventually collapse. If you make the roof too steep like this, then it'll be too high and then the wind might knock it over, and that is also unsafe, and it'll just fall. If you're making a parking garage, those things with that you roll your car up onto, and it's like that spiral going upward. If you make that too flat, the car will never get up. It'll take a long time for the car to get height. So it'll take a long time to store that many cars. But if the parking garage is too steep, it'll be unsafe for cars to go up and down like this right here. It'll be like, oh, the car's going up. Oh no, it doesn't have too much speed, and it'll just go back down and you'll fall upside down and you might get hurt. So it's unsafe also. So ending on a better note, I hope you enjoyed the video. Please leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. No pressure, just do it because the slope of my people who enjoyed it will go up a lot. Just something related there. And yeah, so just one last thing before I leave you off. The slope of a flat line is 0 because mm, for every point that you go right 1, 0 points you're going up, so that's 0 over 1, which is 0. And the slope of a vertical line is undefined because for every one point that you're going up or down, there's 0 point you're going left or right. So that's why 1 over 0, that would be undefined. And the negative slope is this line right here. Negative. So that's that line right there. Because minus 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. So minus 1 over 4. So I hope you enjoyed the video again. Please like and subscribe if you did. Comment if I have anything to improve on and what you want the next video to be about. So I might actually take your idea into consideration. So just comment down below. And yeah, so I'll see you in the next video. Have a great day, have a great night, have a great whatever time that you're watching this video. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. Bye.